Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel that is AirTech. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let us begin with our today's video. So our today's video is going to be very important because we are going to discuss one of the most important topic, that is the list of documents, the list of important documents that are required, that you should have, that you should possess after resigning from your current job. Yes, we will discuss everything in detail about the documents, the number of documents, the resignation acceptance, service letter, form 16, and a bunch of other documents which are required when you are resigning. We will also discuss about what are the things that you should consider when you are going for retention at the current company or you are going for new compensation letters. So let us begin. Here we will be presenting the list of documents that you should have. The first one is your relieving letter. The first thing that you do when you resign, right, is that you send an email to the HR manager and your project manager, keep someone in CC, and you send an email and you tell them that please consider today as my notice period start, right? This is very important. So please mention in the email that, for example, if I'm resigning today, that is 12th or 13th of September, then I will be adding please consider 12th of 13th or September to basically as my start of notice period, right? This is the first thing. Second thing is that you will be receiving a confirmation or an acceptance from the HR team. So in that case, what you will do is you will be like preserving that, you will be keeping it, you will be bookmarking it, or you will be saving it, or you will be forwarding it to your personal email ID. Yes, you just take a permission from the HR that I want to forward it to my personal email ID. Please, can I do that? They will definitely say yes, and you can forward it to your personal email ID. The first thing, right? That will be your like acceptance letter, resignation acceptance letter. Second thing will be relieving letter, or I would say some companies only provide service letter or experience letters also. Okay, so in companies like TCS, Infosys, you can get service letters. In some other companies, you might get experience letters, right? So relieving letter is again very important, and the service letter also. So this letter consists of your last salary drawn, what is the reason of your leaving the company, whether it is termination or what exactly it is, whether you are resigned and that is the reason you are leaving the company. That is the case, right? So relieving letter is very important. And second thing is experience letter, the form 16, right? So this is the second important basically document that is required, that is form 16. You might be able to find it in your employee portal inside your company's employee connect, like people strong or some other like ultimatics or something else for the Infosys company. So this is again very important, so that you have what are the declarations of tax and what exactly the tax, the amount that you are earning. So all these things will be mentioned in form 16, which is again very important, right? Next thing is the full and final settlement, that is F&F, that is receipt and clearance. So if you are having any document or any assets of the company, right, so that you need to submit, right? Once you submit that, you get a clearance from the IT department. There, if at all there is some other department that you have to take clearance from, then after getting all this clearance, your full and final settlement will be done. So this will consist of your leaves. Okay, this is again very important, that is you have to check your leave balance, okay, and verify the number of days that are present inside the leave balance. Okay, second important thing is that whenever you are getting the full and final settlement, just check the number of days, the amount that you have got, and whether it is matching, because basically the days that you are there, like the earned leaves that are pending, you will be getting those encashed based on the basic pay, right? So that is one thing. The second thing is that always check the number of days that are there, okay, because sometimes a lot of times what happens is that it is done on a pro rata basis. So you will be seeing, for example, 23 earned leaves, but actually you will be getting only 10 earned leaves. So this is sometimes what happens, right? The next important thing is the full and final settlement letter. So this amount usually is transferred to your bank account, okay, which is registered with the company after within like from 3 days onwards, till it roughly takes around the next payment cycle also. So some companies like do this settlement in the next payment cycle, right? For example, if I'm leaving the company today, so in the next payment cycle, that is on 31st or 30th of September, I'll be getting the full and final settlement, right? So this is very important. Next thing is that if there is any asset or something that you have misplaced and you are not able to submit, right, at the time, for example, your mouse you have misplaced and you are not able to submit, your headphones or some other damages to laptop or something, some companies do charge for it, right? Some companies do not have any policy, insurance policy for the laptops when it comes to physical damage. So that is the reason it is essential for you to discuss and take clearance from the ID and asset support team. Okay, next document is regarding your salary slips, appointment letters, and increment letters. Let us discuss about the salary slip. It is ideally you should take all the salary slips. If that is not possible, then at least take last 6 months to 3 months of salary slips. That is very essential for you. Okay, next important thing is appointment letter and the offer letter. Okay, so the appointment letter that you have got while you are joining that company, right? So that is again very important. The next thing is the increment letters. For example, if you're getting any form of increment, right, any form of new compensation letter, then please have it with you, because it is very essential. Because you should not submit the appointment letter, and you should have a proof of the latest increment letter that you have received. In it can be either like a promotion, or it can be promotion letter, it can be your increment letter, annual appraisal hike letter, so all these things, right? Next important thing is stock options and health insurance. Suppose you're working at a startup, or there are some companies like Qualcomm, Nvidia, they are also providing stock options for their employees at a discounted rate. So if you are doing that, right, if you are investing into the stocks for the company, right, you are getting a discounted stock. So in that case also, what happens is that you will have to take a track record, like how many shares you bought and what are credited to your account, whether they are credited or not. So basically, a lot of companies, what they do is they provide you stocks, and after 1 year you get it into your demat account. So this thing happens. So make sure that that is also done, right? Next thing is health insurance. Now most of the IT companies, they end your health insurance on the day that you're leaving the company. So even if you are not having your personal health insurance, then it will be difficult if you are like going for like joining the next company after 15 days. So you don't have any health coverage, right? So that is a sincere request to each and every one who is serving the notice period. If it is a longer duration, try to join the company as soon as possible after your last working day. If not, then try to take a medical health insurance also. Okay, the next thing is regarding retention and new compensation letter. So if your company is very good, they want, you have a lot of dependency and they want to retain you, okay, they will be asking you that please take back the resignation, okay, we will provide you a new compensation, we'll be promoting you, or we will be retaining you, we'll be matching the offer. If that is done, then well and good. If you want to stay in the company, if you find that there is a lot of growth, lot of potential in the company, then go ahead and stay in the company itself. Because even if you go to a new place, a new company, there will be a lot of expectations from you, which is you will have to be true on those expectations, and you will have to prove yourself, right? So if you are already working in a good company, good organization, good team, then that is the best thing, right? So employee retention, always remember one thing, that is the golden rule: everything in writing. So this is the most important thing, that get everything in writing from the HR, from your project managers. If they're promising you on-site something, okay, on-site opportunity, then take in written, okay. Ask them to share the email for asking all my documents, my passport, or schedule a visa appointment, and get all those things done. Make sure that your project manager, your HR, and all those people are also added into the CC. If not, forward that email. Take permission from the person who is telling you that I will be retaining you. Take the permission from that person, and then forward that email to all the HRs and your project managers or the delivery managers. That is going to be very essential, okay. So if your company is stating that we will be giving you the revision offer letter in the next cycle, right, in the next payment cycle, or in the next promotion, or in the next salary hike cycle, right, so then again it is a major challenge. If they are not doing it straight away right now, it will be difficult for you to trust them, okay. The next important thing is at the exit interview. Suppose all these things are formality are done, then there is one thing that you have to do, that is go through exit interview, where they will be asking you questions related to the company, the role, whether the role is matching or not, and what is the reason that you are leaving, whether it is a financial issue, whether it is a relocation issue, whether it is a family issue, or you are going for masters abroad or something like that. So you have to answer it honestly. See guys, if you are getting a feedback form, right, so make sure that you fill it in an honest way, okay. Now I know that a lot of companies don't take the feedback success like in a good way, in a good sense, right? But it is our duty to fill basically the feedback form and the exit interview forms with all the honesty, right? So that even if one of the points that you have mentioned which is not good at that company is implemented, then that will be helpful, beneficial for the company, right? So that's it, I guess. So next thing is that so if you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have already not done that. And we post a lot of useful and helpful content for all of you guys, for all the IT employees. So make sure that you share this video with all of your friends who are working in the IT industry, and they will also get a lot of knowledge from our YouTube channel. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to like to this video, right? If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section. We will happily answer all your questions, all your doubts, and all your queries. So what you have to do is you have to just ask in the comment section. We will happily answer. Thank you and have a great day.